Join me on the mat and we will begin. So welcome. Glad you could be here. So we are working today with slowing down the pace. So slowing down the pace brings us much more awareness, but it also is harder. So you will discover we will mostly start with regular pace, then slow it down, and then slow it down one more time. And so when we get to the part where I say the slowest you can go, it's different for each. So that will be your slowest, whatever that is, will be just right. So come on around, turn down, and let's join in. Let's come together onto the back, onto the ground, knees bent, arms alongside, so we get settled into the body. I call this coming home to the body, coming home to the body, and discovering any discomfort anywhere. That means I need to take care. I'm the only one who can feel it. I'm the only one who can say, that's enough, that's too much. Trust your body. Trust what you feel, no force. So coming into the body, getting settled, finding the breath. So the breath is the path to the inside. We close off the eyes, close off the stimulation, turn attention to inside, feeling expansion. Feeling that exhale, letting go. So coming to the breath is the first step of holding the attention on the inside to the inhale breath and the exhale breath. So we always begin with warming up the body. Warming up the body to prepare. So we'll bring hands together, pull gently, and with your normal, comfortable pace, arms overhead with an inhale, back down on the exhale breath. That's all. A few. Warming up, shoulders, arms, upper back. Check out the spine, how when the arms lift, the spine lifts a bit. So we're working the whole upper body with stretch in the front. And when we bring the waist down, we're going to press the waist as we bring the arms down. Let the waist lift as the arms come up and over. This is your natural normal. Okay, we've had a few with a regular pace. Let's pause and consider moving more slowly. So a few at a slower pace. As you establish that slower pace, counting silently helps to keep the lift on the inhale, the release on the exhale, keep them the same length. So I'm counting up 1, 2, 3, 4, and coming down 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a couple more at this slower pace. And then pause. Now the last one time at the slowest you can go. Different for each, no force. Slow as you can go, one of these. When you're back, release the hands. Let the breath return to its normal pace. And go ahead and pick up the knees and hug the knees. And circle the knees. This is massaging low back, releasing tension, increasing circulation, always good. Circulation is healing. So circle both ways. Pause here, hug it up, feet to rest. Let's move into bridge. We'll have the same experiment with a normal pace, slower and slowest. So this is already fairly slow, so don't put too much pressure on yourself about this. Press up, round, down. Press up, round down. Pause. Now let's see if we can make it slower with a press up. And the same with a round down. Do it again at this slightly slower pace. Round up, round down. When you're down, have a breath. Let's do one more as slow as you can go, rounding both up and down in slow motion. When you're down, relax the breath. Pick up the knees to stretch the back, and then let's come into a leg stretch. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Alternating sides. Warming up the legs. Your own comfortable pacing. As we warm up the muscles of the legs, bringing in more circulation, more capacity to stretch. Okay, let's come to a rest. Let's see about a slower extension. Counting silently. Alternating sides. Pause. Now let's do one at the slowest. Both inhale and exhale movement are in slow motion. Come to our rest. When you're there, bring the feet down, open the arms wide, move knees side to side as we wake up the body to twist. Exhale, knees down, head turns away. Inhale back and repeat. Waking up the spine, turning the head away from the knees. Waking up the spine to twist. Come back to center. So this is already fairly slow. Let's just experiment with a little slower. Come back. When you're there, have a breath. Check in with sensation. Check in with reaction. Have a few breaths here. Relax. Now we're ready to come over onto the knees. Come onto the knees. We're coming to Chakravarkasana. And the breath will be free. The breath will be free. Chakravarkasana. Warming up the back. Shoulders and arms. Knees and ankles. Check in with yourself. When you return, pause. Have a breath. Let's see if we can come into doing slow motion. Chakravarkasana, slower. Slower. Pause here. Now we're coming to angry cat, tucking chin and tailbone, feeling stretch all along the line of the spine. Ready to release, drop back, arms stretch longer, wider. And again, we're coming forward, dropping hips, lifting chest on the normal pace, and press back. Arms, shoulders, back, feel it. And repeat. When you're back, pause here. Let's see if we can slow it down. Come forward slowly. Press back slowly. Counting silently to keep both the movements the same pace. Here we go. Counting silently. Pause here, have a breath. Let's do one final as slow as you can go. When you're there, pause here. Let the breath return to normal pace. Enjoy the stretch, arms, shoulders back. And we're ready to release and stand. We're ready to come to stand. And preparing for our warm-up series of forward bend, side stretch chair, normal pace, slower pace, slowest pace. So let's establish what is the normal pace as we inhale, lift, and exhale down, inhale up, exhale side, inhale back, exhale side, inhale back, drop down to the chair, and we continue normal pace. We're doing a total of 3 sets at the normal pace. When you finish that third set with a normal pace, come back to stand. Check in with the breath. Now we'll do 2 sets at a slower pace. And in this one, I'm going to count silently on the inhale and the exhale to keep my control over the pace. Same pace, inhale and exhale. So here we go. Second set. When you come back up, come back to rest. Check in with the breath. And our final set will be as slow as you can go. Different for each, no pressure, no force, as slow as you can go. When you finish with the set, come back to rest. Come back to rest. Come to standing, come to mountain. Checklist of mountain. Feet hip width apart. Toes unlock, lock them, feel it. Lock them, feel it. Knees, lock, unlock, feel it. Lock, unlock, feel it. Toes and knees unlocked. Tailbone tuck for some. All extension crown, shoulders up, back, down, feeling it solid. Steady. Strong and still, feeling mountain. Feeling breath. solid and steady, strong and still. Final breath here. Let's release and begin our series. We'll be working with the same theme, 3 at the regular pace, 2 at the slower pace, 1 at the slowest pace. So it's a flow, foot forward, foot wide and back. So we'll begin with, the series goes like this. The legs stay straight. Inhale, arms overhead. Sweep the arms behind, fold into Parsvottanasana. Now bend the knee, sweep the arms back up, and return to the start. Have a breath. Inhale up, arms sweep, fold. Bend the knee, come back up, back to the start. One more at this normal pace. Up, up, sweep. Now bend and lift, back to the start. Now we take a breath and move it into lower gear, into slower motion. When you're ready, arms up, counting. Arms sweeping behind, folding, counting. Bend the knee, arms up, counting. Back to the start, counting. Have a breath. Second set at slower. Have a breath when you're done. Final set as slow as you can go, different for each, counting when you're ready. And then bring the feet back. Return to mountain, toes and knees unlocked, relaxed, tailbone tuck, extension crown, shoulders up, back and down. Check in with the breath. Feel your reaction. So slower is more work, and your breath is reflecting that. We prepare for the other side. Foot forward, foot wide and back. So the series will be 3 sets at the normal pace, 2 sets slower, final set slowest with breath. So when we're ready, first of 3 sets normal pace, inhale, sweep up, fold Parsvottanasana. Bend the knee, sweep the arms back up and back to the start. Have a breath. And again, lift, sweep, fold, bend and lift, back to the start. Have a breath. And final here. Now we come back into the breath and reset our pace. 2 sets at the slower pace. We'll be counting inhale and exhale duration when you're ready. Have a breath when you're done. And the second set at the slower pace. Breath. Our final set is at the slowest pace. When you're ready. When you're done, bring the feet back. Have a breath, and let's check out the other set. Forward, back. When you're ready, normal pace, sweep, fold, and lift, release. Sweep, fold, then lift, release, sweep, fold, lift, release. Have a breath. Now 2 at the slower pace. When you're ready, begin counting. Breath. 2nd at the slower pace. Have a breath. Prepare for the final at your comfortable slowest. Counting silently to keep the inhale and exhale movements the same pace. When you're ready, begin. And then release and come to balance challenge. Discover the breath. So the classic posture has the foot on the inside, but let's just say this: form follows function. The function is balance. So the form can be adjusted when you're ready. And we will release. Release, and let's turn around and let's come down. Back onto the knees. Chakravikasana, breath free. Chakravikasana, breath free. Pause here. So we've been working with regular pace, slower pace, and slowest. It's all movement. Now we're going to come to stay. We're going to stay in the down-facing dog. Then we're going to shift to the up-facing dog. We're going to return to the down-facing dog. And we're going to just stay. So far it's all been about movement. This one is about stay. Toes turn under, hips press high, head between the elbows, and stay. Transition to up dog. Move the hands as much as you need. Drop the hips down, lift the ribs, lift the chest, and stay. We'll finish the series returning to the down-facing dog. Adjust the feet and the hands as you need, and stay. Final breath, release, return to Chakravikasana, breath free. Your own comfortable pacing with Chakravikasana, just relaxing the body in this counter pose. Relaxing the breath, releasing the demand, returning to balance. So the harder we work the body, the faster the breath. The body's resilient, delivering energy. Okay, we're going to pause here and come on to the belly. Come on down. Come on down. Elbows forward, forehead resting. My chin out for the microphone. Check in with breath as we prepare for our belly down series that strengthens the back. So we'll be returning to our pacing. Coming into Bhujangasana Cobra, we'll do 3 sets at the normal pace, then pause for breath. We'll do 2 sets at a slower pace, then pause for the breath. And we'll do a final set at the slowest that you can go, and then we'll come back to rest here. So arms alongside, cheek to the side. Here's the first set. Press the palms, peel up, and turn the cheek, come down. Press the palms, peel up, turn the cheek, and down. Have a breath. 2 more sets like that. It's inhale, press up, peel up. Exhale, down. Inhale, press up, peel up. Exhale, down. Have a breath. Final at the normal pace. Inhale, press up, peel up. Exhale, down. Inhale, press up, peel up. Exhale, down, down, and breath. Next, we'll work 2 sets at the slower pace. That means we're going to count silently on the press up and count silently on the peel down, keeping them the same pace. When you're ready, begin. After the first set, have a breath. And then the second set at the same pace, slower motion. When you're down, relax the whole body, have a breath. So our final set will be as slow as you can go. No pressure. Find how it works for you, different for each. Slow as you can go, 1 set. And as you come to rest, relax the legs and hips. Once more, bring the arms forward, bring the forehead to rest, and relax and check in with the breath, discovering that slow is harder. That means the breath gets heavier. Slow is harder, the breath gets heavier. Then the breath comes back to its resting place, and we prepare for lifting the legs, Ardha Salabhasana. We'll do the same process. The same will be 3 sets at the normal pace. Have a breath, have a rest, 2 sets at the slower pace, and then a final set at the slowest. When you're ready, begin. Normal, inhale up, exhale down. The other side, inhale up, exhale down. Again, inhale up, exhale down. Both. The final set, normal pace. When you're down, have a breath and reset intention for pacing slower. Counting silently, inhale up. Counting silently, slowly exhale down. 2 sets like that at this slower pace. We complete 2 sets at the slower pace. Then relax and have a breath. Then we drop it into low gear and we do 1 set here, slow as you can go. On the lift and on the release. Then we are done. Have a breath. And then release and come onto the back. Release over onto the back. Hug up the knees and relax. Hug up the knees and relax. Relax and feel the breath. So continuing with our flow with the pacing of regular and slow. We're going to do 3 sets, one at the regular pace, one slower, one slowest. And that set is this. Bring the feet to the ground. Here's the normal set. Press the hips high, bring the arms up and over. Roll the spine down through the arms, hug up the knees. Heels to the ceiling, arms overhead. Hug the knees. Bring the feet to rest. Have a breath. Next set a little slower. Hips lifting, arms overhead. Arms sweep. Hug the knees. Heels to the ceiling, arms overhead. And on the exhale, hug the knees. Bring the feet back to rest. Bring the feet back to rest and have a breath. Do one more set at your slowest, comfortable pace. Final set. And as you finish that set, come back to rest. Check in with the breath. Discover the breath pace. Breath always reflecting work level. See what that was for you. So for our spinal twist, we're going to extend one leg, bend the other knee, bring it across, turn the head away, and stay breath free. Long stay in the spinal twist. We're ready to release the knee and come back, and then swap it out for the other side. Extend the leg, bend the knee, bring it over, turn the head away, and stay. Breath free. But in the twist with the breath free, we're still focusing on the exhales. Final breath here. Release the knee, release back. Prepare to come to sit. So in your own comfortable pace, I'm going to hug up my knees one time and then roll to sit. And sit on the blanket if you like. So just like the last set, we're going to do 3 sets of this series. One at the regular pace, one at slower, one at slowest. We can go. So the set, as you know, goes like this. It's inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down, legs up. Inhale, legs down, arms up. Exhale, fold. Fold and have a breath. Okay, next set is slower. Arms up on the inhale breath. Lean back, arms down, legs up. Legs down, arms up. Fold. Release the breath, stay. Our final set is as slow as you can go. Arms up slowly. Lean back, arms down, legs up. Legs down, arms up. Fold. Now release the breath and stay. Final breaths here. We'll release, 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 and prepare for guided relaxation. Supporting under head, under knees, whatever works for you. And coming in, legs down, back down, shoulders and arms, finding your comfort zone. That's your job, to get comfortable. To get comfortable so we can come into a guided Shavasana. Legs and hips, shoulders and arms, head and neck, adjust. Make it your own. Come into the body. Have a breath. Now redirect focus to hips and legs. Squeeze and tighten hips and legs. Feel it. Let it go. Hips and legs. Feel them relax and have a breath. Shrug the shoulders to the ears. Lift the head up gently. Stretch through the fingers. Head down gently. Release the rest all to the ground. Come to the jaw. Move and stretch the jaw. And release. Stretch the tongue toward the chin. And release. Press lips, wrinkle nose, squint eyes, feel it. Release, release, come back through the body. We'll come back through the body, starting with the toes, just to make sure there's no remaining tension as we soften. Toes and arches, heels and ankles, we're softening. Softening calves, shins, knees from the inside, softening. Softening upper legs, hips, and belly, softening. Come to the spine. Feel where the spine touches, where it lifts. Normal, natural for each. Feel heavy, heavy shoulders, arms, hands resting down. And feel how the fingers have softened and relaxed. And we come to the throat and soften. And the lips soften. Tongue floating, teeth not touching. Cheeks soften, relax. Behind the eyes soften, relax. Brow and scalp soften, relax. Whole body letting go. Whole body letting go. Feel it. Become aware of the breath. Is the breath relaxing? The body relaxes, the breath softens. We'll look a bit deeper, mind and thought. Sounds may come, it happens. Stay if you can. Stay relaxed. Thought. Thought carries you away. Come back. Release the thought. Return to the body. Return to the body and look deepest. Deepest. You find stillness, peace. Just stay in that peace. Return to the breath. Return to the breath. Return to the body. Return to movement and stretch. And as you move and stretch and return to the body, we close. I hope you keep with you ease in your body and strength, the balance, the energy, and the peace. Until the next time. Thank you.